Welcome to the voyage of the naughty knots. I got a little thing here to see if this softens the sound. I'm bundled up here. The heat went off. It's really cold here in Blackstone. And the furnace went off, and I smelled gas, and we thought we had a leak. And anyway, I turned the tank off, and the guy got here and said, "Oh, you're out of gas. We forgot to fill you up. Ha ha, happy birthday." So I'm 89 today. This is my 89th birthday, and I talk about naughty knots. And when you get to be 89, you can see a lot of knots in your path. You can look back at your life, just one damn knot after another. And you begin to see a silk cord that runs through all your knots. And when you have a knot, when you're younger, you say, "Oh my God, what is this knot? Where did it come from? Who did it? I hurt. Why do I have this knot? Oh my God." But as you get to be 89, you begin to see a silk thread, a theme, an intention.
Which printer do you mainly go to?
An intention that runs through your life. You might say, well, it was God running through. It's a calling. It's a calling of the unknown. It's like the calling of the wild, the calling of God, the calling of truth. Something's calling you. And if you answer that call, even though you don't know where it's going, you're going to have knots. Oh, yes, you're going to have a whole string of knots. But there's a thread running through. This thread is faith. It's not faith in God, not faith in the silk thread, not faith in anything. It's faith and faith alone. That is the call. And if you can hear that call, you're not going to go straight to the goal. You're going to have a meandering life like a sailboat. You're going to tack with the wind. You're going to tack with the wind of your situations. When your situations or conditions change, you're going to change. You're going to attack. You're going to go with their situations. You're going to go with the flow. And that's going to be a meandering course. And we think, oh my God, I should go straight. Go straight ahead. Go straight, you see. And this course, this idea of going straight came about culturally when we invented the steamboat. Before that, we were sailing ships, and sailing ships tack with the wind. They meander. They never go on a straight course. It's always tacking with the wind of life, you see. And we've lost that metaphor. Now we want to power through. I want to go straight to the goal. No deviations, no knots, you see. How many knots do you travel? No knots at all. I want to go straight. And yet we get tied in knots. And then we don't know why. Oh my God, I got a knot. Why did I get fired? I was innocent. I have good intentions. Why do I have knots? Why do things happen to me? Bad things happen to me when I'm good. I have good intentions. I didn't mean to shoot him. I didn't mean to get fired. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean that. I'm innocent. And yet, shit happens. Knots happen, you see. Why is that? Well, it's only until you get a little age, you get a little course that you can look back on, that you may begin to detect, to sense a theme, a will, a direction that seemed to be moving you without knowing why. Because when we're lost in the immediate moment, we can't see the overall directions. We can't see the course of our life. That's why people turn to religions. Well, God's doing everything, Well, then we reach a point where, why did God do this? Fuck God. We get, we become anti-God because it didn't turn out the way we wanted it. So we lose faith in God. So this loss of faith, you see, comes about because we don't see the naughty knot. We just see the serious knot. This shouldn't happen. This shouldn't have happened to me. I had good intentions. But good intentions always have unintended consequences. So there are no good intentions without its opposite. its mate of bad intention. So good intentions and bad intentions are like the meandering of the sailboat. The sailboat meanders and it goes right, but at the same time, it's an opposite movement. It's a meandering. It doesn't go straight. You only have winning, no losing. No, the meandering is winning and losing, good and bad. And each meander, each knot, you see, is both. So this is the art of sailing, is the art of seeing the naughty knot. And the naughty knot is when you see both sides of the knot. You see both sides of your decision. You see both sides of your life. You see both sides at once. Every knot has two strings. That's what makes a knot. There's no knot in one string. It has to be tied in a knot. And it has two ends. And we try to untie the knot by pulling one end. But we find that I pull one end, it just tightens the other end. So I pull that in, and the other end tightens. Now I'm caught in a knot, you see. I can't get out of the knot because I can't see both ends at the same time. This is a naughty knot. It won't release, you see. So this whole art of the knot is the art of seeing both sides in every course change. Being both sides of the meander, you see. Life is a meandering, but it flows with the situation. It flows with the conditions. It flows with your environment. It flows with the earth. It flows with changes in society, physical changes in your body. It flows with the changes in form. You tack with the wind of circumstances. You tack with the wind of chance. A lot of people understand this, but they talk about it in a different way. So I'm just trying to put it together in one metaphor. A knot, a naughty knot. A knot is a knot that has a manual. You get in a knot and you go to a therapist and he tells you how to get out of it. He tells you what's wrong, or you go to a priest, or you go to Google or an AI. I got a knot, AI. What do I get out of it? What does it mean, you see? So we go to a manual. We go to instructions. But the naughty knot is a knot in your life that you can't untie by a manual. You can't untie by going to the therapist and the priest and the guru, you see. The knot keeps coming back in new ways. It comes back in new ways because your course changes, your life changes. Whatever decision you make changes your life, and it's going to it's going to create another knot. So the secret to being 89 is the secret to seeing both sides of the knots. Good intentions have unintended intentions. So whatever you intend to happen, you say, well, I did that, I intended it. But what the opposite happens, well, I didn't do that. I don't take responsibility for that. But it's your life, you see. The win and the loss, the good and the bad, are both your intentions. You did it. You did it. So deny the consequences of your good choices, you see, is to tie yourself in a knot. You're only pulling one string, and the other end tightens you. So what you pull and say, yes, I'm good. The other side, that what you're denying, what you're not seeing, what you're not taking responsibility for, is pulling you in the opposite way. So you get a yes and a no. I want yes, but I get no. I want to win, but I get losing. That's a knot. How do I get out? I can't get out. That's catch-22. That's catch-22. How do you get off the island of catch-22? By a mad act of seeing you're both sides of the knot. Thanks for dropping in.